Face-off won by Montreal to start overtime.
And Dvorak wins that face-off. Must be their best face-off, man, because he went right off the ice.
Get possession, get off the ice. It's Suzuki, Caulfield, and Matheson for Montreal. Pulock, Holmstrom, and Horvat for the Islanders as Caulfield shot right off the shin pad of Ryan Pulock.
I think you have to close your gap, don't you, Thomas? I mean, you can see what Montreal was doing there, and you know, I don't think you can just stand in back and let whoever it might be come at you full speed, because it's difficult.
Here's a break for Suzuki, and he's stripped from behind by Holmstrom. Horvat slowly up ice. Fresh on is Dobson, and the puck comes right to him. Dobson shot off the pad, and now look out here. It's a 2-on-1, Suzuki and Caulfield. Suzuki waits, pass across. Caulfield juggled it from a tough angle, put it off the shoulder of Sorokin. Montreal gets the puck back, though. Matheson across now for Caulfield, and he will wait with it. He's been on the ice since the start of overtime.
Which this is where you need pressure right now. Someone's got to go and take away that angle. That's the speed you talked about. Checkering did it. Someone picks up that guy. You just steer.
Hudson gains the line and then jams on the brakes. Line A, Hudson and Doc for Montreal. Line A bumps it for Kirby Doc. Holmstrom, who's been on the ice for a minute and a half, watching him. Hudson doesn't shoot, backs off. Patrick Line will take it to the neutral zone, and Holmstrom will try and sneak off, but this is where you can get in trouble. There's the exchange, and the Islanders catch a break.
Yeah, Holmstrom bumped him just enough.
Look out here, it's Brock Nelson with a chance to win it. Dobson, the option as a trailer, but Nelson shot it into Montembeault.
I thought, Butch, maybe he looked over at Noah Dobson. I thought he was perhaps drawing the defenseman in, and maybe he was going to go behind the back easy from up here.
Yeah, that's what I thought right away, because Brock did seem to, but he was shooting all the way, and hey, never a bad play to shoot the puck, but Montembeault's able to square himself up on that play and make a pretty easy.
And Butch, I love the way Simon Holmstrom played this one. You take away a little bit of time. I understand a pass gets there. It's one thing, if we can take another look at that, it's one thing when a pass goes in front of you, and it's another one when it's got to go behind you, because it's going to buy your goaltender a little bit more time to get squared up to the puck, and a timeout taken here.
Yeah, this timeout brought to you by your local Honda dealer. Patrick Waugh is the one who uses his timeout, and after they got a couple of long shifts there from a few players, a chance to push the pause button, get everybody reset with still 3+ minutes to go in overtime.
Yeah, he didn't like that overtime. There's no question. The Islanders made a lot of mistakes. Their coverage was terrible, and they were fortunate to get away with that in the first basically couple of minutes. But you're right, Thomas. Why does a forward want to play defense? Play your angles, skate forward. You've got a much better chance of forcing a bad pass, and at the end of the day, they didn't get a good pass. And so I thought he did a terrific job on it.
Nelson and Evans to take the face-off. Montreal's won almost 60% of the draws tonight against the #1 face-off team in the NHL, but the Islanders win this one in overtime in the offensive zone, and Ryan Pulock with the puck for Palmieri. To the inside, Palmieri stopped by Montembeault. Nowhere to shoot as Montembeault came out to cut down the angle. Evans over the line for Matheson. It's offside. Hard to hear here at the Bell Center, but the play was offside.
Yeah, he looked like he was going right in, and he was going to go to his forehand, but Palms gets a pretty good opportunity right here, but as you mentioned, Brendan, loses his angle. Ryan Pulock, a little fake by Palms, and then slides over, and by the time he shoots it, the extended stick of Matheson takes away any chance he's got. Watch the stick come out of Matheson, and Montembeault, good angle.
That's the underrated part of it, right? It looks like he got all day and a good chunk of ice to shoot up at that stick. Caused all sorts of problems for Kyle Palmieri.
Well, Holmstrom, well, not using a whole lot of players right now is Patrick Waugh for his group. There's a 2-on-1.
Horvat and Holmstrom, Bo. Horvat poke checked away by Matheson, and here comes Caulfield. Dobson's back. Caulfield slows it up and will play it to Suzuki in the neutral zone. Halfway through overtime. Montreal and New York, another tight one. Matheson drops, Suzuki kicked away, and they score! Oh, Sorokin made the first save, and the puck just stayed there. Montreal bangs it in for the overtime win. Islanders have to settle for a point. The save was made by Sorokin. It just hit off the skate of Bo Horvat. Came right back to Suzuki for the game winner.
Now, every once in a while, you need a little luck here and there, and certainly the Montreal Canadiens, but they had some pretty good chances. But before that, Horvat has a pretty good opportunities. It's a 2-on-1 with Holmstrom and tries to make that slide inside, and then away goes the Montreal Canadiens.
Yeah, Matheson's fingerprints were all over this one, and from there they kept possession, and they eventually came out of the zone. They worked it all the way back in, and Brendan, you talked about it. As they drop the puck to Suzuki, watch this rebound and watch Bo Horvat skate. It's unlucky. That's too bad. That's a bounce, swatted out of the air, and a big goal by Nick Suzuki as this thing somehow finds his blade. Credit to him on the hand-eye coordination, but that's a tough way to go.
For Nick Suzuki, it's his 10th goal of the season, and it is a game winner against the New York Islanders.